Hi, everybody. It's Mary Pat Knight with Leaders Inspired. Just popping on with another message for you and a reminder that we're doing Coach the Conversation, both open coaching hours and a structured coaching conversation. So more about that later in this quick video. I wanted to share some inspiration. I'm inspired to help, as many of us are, and I'm also part of a lot of the noise that is out there right now as everyone really struggles to create connection here. On LinkedIn, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, and that we're doing it in a video format. So there's a lot for you to listen to and to watch. What I will invite you to do is watch who you're inspired by. So if you're not inspired by my message, then go to the person that you are inspired by to stay connected, to fill your cup with an inspirational message. I wanted to talk about something kind of interesting. I have made a commitment in the morning as part of my self-care to be inspired by spiritual material or uplifting material. So anything from verses in the Bible to Bhagavad Gita to readings from the Buddha. I mean, I'm just, whatever it is that's there, Rumi. I am allowing myself to be inspired by a higher level of contemplation just to keep my energy high. So today was interesting. So our brother Jesus, all right? Some of you believe Jesus as your savior, and that is fine. Some of you don't, so I want to make sure I'm inclusive here. But let's just agree that Jesus was a pretty good teacher. So there was one small Bible passage that came up in my reading today, and basically the command was, pick up your mat and go to the water. And it just kind of popped in my head, and I said, pick up your mat and go to the water. This was a paralyzed man that the teacher said, you actually have the power inside of you to pick up your mat and go take care of yourself. And I thought, what an incredible message for us right now. Pick up your mat of excuses or of complaining or of fear. Pick up that mat and go to the water to be restored. So what is your water? So let's take a look at this. If you are fearful right now, how do you pivot to find something in your life that you can feel courageous about? If you are feeling stagnated or bored or really kind of stir crazy in your home, how do you pivot that into a new opportunity to learn something that you've always wanted to learn? I mean, the internet is our friend, isn't it? If you are feeling victimy, all right, so, and we are, some of us are feeling really victimized by this time. How do you pivot to find something that you can lead? And the thing that you're actually going to lead is your own responses, your own viewpoint, the whole way that you are holding this situation that you're currently finding yourself in. And it's an extraordinary situation, isn't it? So I'm thinking about this. These are just words. I get it. And words without action, they're nothing. Somebody famous said that once. Somebody can tell me in the comments who said that. Words without deeds are nothing, all right? A wish without a plan is nothing. So what do you want to cultivate, create, innovate around, find strength around in this time, in this pause that we're in? What do you want to find in this pause that we're in to fill yourself up, to strengthen yourself up, so that when we're on the other side of this, you have planted incredible seeds in your garden of leadership and of personal development. And on the other side of it, you're stronger, more faithful, more courageous, more resilient, more creative, more innovative because of what you are doing today. So listen, we all have a right to complain from time to time. Don't stay stuck there. I mean, even those of you who are in the most dire of straits, and I get it, so I don't mean to minimize the trouble that you're finding yourself in. But what if your pivot was, yeah, this really is tough right now. How do I build my resilience? How do I build my bounce back? How do I get creative about finding funding for myself? So again, I do not want to minimize anyone's experience here. I was really, really intrigued by the whole notion of pick up your mat and go to the water. And so what I'm encouraging you today is to pick up your mat, whatever it is, whatever you're looking at to say, this glass is half empty. I want you to find some way that you can fill the glass of water from your own choices about what you're doing right now. Now, we are doing open coaching at Leaders Inspired, and I want to invite you. So this Friday, which is March 27th, we will have open coaching hours from what are we doing from we're doing 2:30 to 4. We're doing 2:30 to 4 this Friday, March 27th, and that's Central Time. So if you're in the Eastern Time Zone, that'll be a 3:30 start for you. If you're on the Pacific Time Zone, that will be a 12:30 start for you. An hour and a half. The room is open. It's leaderzoomroom.com. Leaderzoomroom.com. Just show up. If you have something you'd like to be coached in, or you just want to have a conversation with someone who can listen to you and maybe help reflect back what they're hearing, I'm there for you. And then every Wednesday, we began last week, but every Wednesday, April, in the month of April, starting April 1st, we will also be on Leader Zoom Room. And we will be there at 1 o'clock Central for an hour. I will have a guest. I'll have an expert guest on, and we will discuss your coaching conversations. It's called Coach the Conversation. What are the tough conversations that you want to get through that you need some support around? So that's Leader Zoom Room. This Friday, open coaching hours in the afternoon. I'll also put it in the comments, starting this coming Wednesday, every Wednesday, 1 o'clock Central for an hour with a guest, someone who's going to be a guest host with me, and we will tackle your tough coaching conversations. All right, you guys stay tough. Together, we can move through this, and what will be on the other side of it could be pretty amazing.